if I can click on Akia. It should be Arcana.
Okay, I'll fix it. I'll take care of it.
Perfect. All right, everyone. Well, it is 8:34, so it is time for Dungeons and Dragons. But before we begin, for a recap, inspiration, or an extra factspiration, if you are interested, give us a recap roll into the chat. Highest wins. Ooh, okay.
Well, that didn't go very well.
Ooh. Okay, well, we got two of the same numbers here, so let's roll again from Akia and Alicia.
How did I roll Zavalis?
Oh,
Because you still have control.
You still have control of me. That's probably why.
Oh, dance, monkey, dance.
To settle that one, if
you want to take it, that's fine.
No, rollies, goddammit, that's what we're here for. We're here for rolling dice.
well, I'm capped.
So
if you're not capped, you can have it.
I'm not capped. Okay.
Okay, you take it.
All right. Thank you.
it is all yours.
All right. Well, last time on Icewind Dale, we were in the middle of making our way down to the southern mountains, the spine of the world, to look for the Dwergar fortress that we know, that our good old friend, our companion, so to speak. I don't really want to say that they're captive, but I guess that's probably the most appropriate thing. They're captive. Sorry. So while we were heading down, moving at a fast pace with our dogs, we tried to keep as stealthy as possible. Unfortunately, we did run into a patrol of Dwergar. They seem to have quite a number of both combatants and spellcasters on their side. But it didn't really last too long. 2 fireballs, one from myself and one from Lotus, as well as just the general ass kickery from Akia, Avalis, and Gaiman, kind of ended them a lot quicker than I thought. But this was a patrol, so at least that's good. But also not good if they're patrolling this far out from the supposed fortress. But we were able to take the assassin alive. And while we were making camp, we started to ask them questions about the operations that are happening there. Apparently not all the Dwergar are on board with the plans of the king. So maybe we can utilize that to our advantage. They also did mention that there is a woman there, a female Dwergar, I guess from like a noble family from the Underdark, who is up topside. Maybe we can utilize whatever connections that are going on there to kind of, I guess, what's the way, sow a little chaos, maybe to stop their machinations. In the morning, we kind of woke up and continued our travel just for another half day, arriving outside the fortress. Unfortunately, when we got there, I think we may have been just a tad late, because I guess doors of the fortress up high opened up, and a large I guess construct of a dragon appeared itself. I assume this is the weapon that was being talked about back in Brinchander. but it made its way out of the fortress and started flying back the way we came. So now we're kind of in the middle of a sticky situation. Do we continue into the fortress or do we chase the dragon?
Well put. You have earned DM inspiration for your recap. Thank you very much. Now for our factspiration for today. We got our Thane facts. So let us begin our Thane facts with Akia 13. Akia, what is your Thane fact for this week?
Akia's Thane fact for this week is going to be what some more of their spells look like. I've already talked about Cure Wounds being a hypodermic needle in a metal canister with a needle attached like a syringe. Their infusions now, instead of being hex bugs with tentacles, they are now little kumakus. But the arms are tentacles. They're smaller and they're black. So that's what Akia's infusions look like. And his mirror image, which is a new spell that they have learned, is a swarm of these tiny kumakus grow. Seeing Avalos's ice mirror, they imitate that and they grow a icy mirror surface that they parade around Akia, making mirror images of him.
That's super cool. Thank you, Akia, for telling us more about what your spell casting looks like. That is great flavor. You have been awarded Factspiration. Let us continue to the White Lotus. Lotus, please tell us your Thane fact for this week.
All right. Well, I would say shortly before coming here, Lotus was in a relationship with someone else, but she had broken it up before, the whole thing happened where she got abducted. She was actually in a relationship with a professional baseball player. However, once his current contract with the Baltimore team ended, he was going back home, and he actually invited Lotus to come along. And she decided not to. And at first, she was hoping they would do like the whole long distance thing. But he was just so supposedly shocked and appalled by that. He figured that, well, you and I were together. Aren't we supposed to like stay together? And she just didn't like the fact how like controlling of the whole relationship he came off as with that. So she just broke it off completely. And she hadn't actually been in a relationship with anyone else until she got here with Watto.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad that you found a more positive relationship now that you have found yourself in Faerun, specifically Icewind Dale, and whoever that baseball player is. Well, I hope that their career is now consigned to being a B or C plot on whatever city they are currently located in. Real Housewives.
There you go.
The Real Housewives of Potomac would probably be the most appropriate for the region. So, well, that was just really telling about how much I know about the Real Housewives. Let us continue to Alicia. Alicia, please tell us about your Thane fact for this week.
Sorry, I wish I had this one a little bit more prepared. I would probably say sorry, I'm looking at something real quick on my character. No, I've already spoken on that. Sorry, come back to me real quick. There's something I wanted to look at before I spout it off.
We'll come back to you. We will go to Avalos. Avalos, tell us your Thane fact for this week.
So, as you guys know, I'm generally pretty
stoic, and I don't show a lot of emotion, and I'm not very hopeful about things. But I secretly had this strong desire to restore my people, my tribe, the Eladrin, to Icewind Dale. But I have no idea how to do it, and I think it's a fool's errand, personally. But it's there, and I've never expressed it to anyone because, well, I don't want to really get my hopes up. But traveling with this group of people gives me hope that we can do anything, like fight a fucking dragon. So I thought maybe I'll bring it up eventually.
I love that. And who knows, maybe you're off to a good start after your last night in Bryn Shander.
Hell yeah.
Love that. Avalis, you have earned Faxpiration for this week. Before we go back to Alicia, let's take a quick pit stop in the world of Game in the Glaive and their Thane Fact for this week.
A pit stop? What am I to you, a roadside lavatory?
Mm.
Don't appreciate that. Anyway, so yeah, sort of a random thing fact. So yeah, I've had all kinds of injuries done to me. Burns, bruises. Got hit in the head lots. What they call lactations. I've never actually broken a bone before.
Well, not your own.
Yep, that is true. That is true. I've not broken any of my bones before. I've broken plenty of other bones, but not mine. Which is surprising because Goliath, when they're playing, stubborn root, really toss you like a motherfucker.
Well, I hope that this is not some type of self-fulfilling prophecy now that has been spoken into the world.
OOC, speaking of breaking bones and not being a self-fulfilling prophecy, are we wanting to bring in, succeed at a cost?
Oh, I guess that is a question then I could ask you guys at the start of every session, because I have these tables just ready to go right here in this world.
Now
You
that's
just
a
gotta
prepared DM.
I'm all for it, but I will never use it myself.
Same here.
Same. They just feel kind of silly. I'm not going to use them, but I
They're
don't
not
mind.
silly.
Using them.
They're
They
not
can be.
silly.
I may
Well,
use
yeah,
it every
but-
once in a while if it's very desperate. But yeah, I know I've seen what's on that table. Oh boy!
I guess I'm just a glutton for punishment with Strahd. That is a tough fucking game. Let me tell you.
It is.
I'm down for succeed at a cost. I am all for succeed at a cost.
I mean, I'm going to
Well,
try my best to have you guys not have to use that by just constantly having blessed on you guys. So you're welcome.
Yeah, and then the bad guys will take one look at you, say, magic user, and then they try and bonk you on the head.
Yeah. Well, that's what I got you for the muscle wall.
Mm-hmm.
Just
The
call it what it is.
squad.
I am the meat shield.
I'm looking at all of their AI scripts, and it specifically says bonk on all of them. Look for Alicia, and then just bonk.
I mean, you've already been doing that. Every time I'm just like, why me?
They look
You're
at
the
you,
magic user, baby.
yeah.
and they just immediately think, I just want to bonk that cleric. She's bonkable.
Ooh,
Wait.
ooh, that's a different thing to say.
Yeah, that's a little
That means something else, I think.
problematic.
Oops.
You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
Yes.
And they're trying to bring me to some type of jail. I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, no.
Anyways, we have given a Faxpiration to Gaiman, but Alicia, I believe that we still need to know your Thane fact for this week.
Yes. So, it hasn't been occurring as lately, but when Alicia first arrived in the Icewind Dale region, they were having vivid nightmares of being lost in a blizzard, trying to find shelter, and then very much prior to them waking up from that, that cold embrace of death that's slowly coming around them, there was a blue light that was coming down, and then they would always wake up before that light ever touched down. They're not sure what that is, what it could mean. Everything in their faith could be a sign of some sort. A blue light that's not, sunlight, they're not entirely sure of what it is, but they hope that they are not being punished in some way. Those nightmares haven't been occurring recently, especially after we went to the Elven Temple and kind of got a little bit of information behind the Eternal Night. But at least that's a little bit of peace that's been brought to them so far. And now I just gave Orpheus some ammo.
I just want to let you guys know that it's not like I have a whole bandolier wrapped around my computer chair, just waiting to fire at you all at any given moment. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, you have earned Factspiration. Well, let us begin our game now that we are all charged up. Let us return to the tentative scene, leaving your allies behind with the 3 dog sleds and your many sled dogs. You approached this fortress, and as described, out of it, a dragon made of tartalin erupted, and it flew off in the direction of 10 towns. So, heroes, you now have the hard decision to make. You are feet away from the entrance to this fortress. It is within your grasp. But every moment that passes, the dragon flies further and further away. But before we begin that, would you have brought your prisoners with you, or are they still with the dog sleds being watched by your allies?
I feel like we would have left him with the dog sleds, but that's just me.
Yeah, it seems like it would be a bit much to drag him along with us.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Okay.
I mean, if we're gonna execute him in front of the front door, I mean that's something else. But
Yeah, that's also,
I'm not getting that feeling.
There is a use for, hey, we have a hostage sort of situation.
But we were also told that dear old dad doesn't give 2 shits.
Yeah, but maybe the guards do. I mean, I don't think it's a good idea necessarily, because then you're just surrounded. I'd rather, personally, OOC, fight my way in than hostage my way in, because then I'm surrounded.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a it's a thing. It might work until you get to the king, and then you're just surrounded. So not exactly the best situation, but it could be a thing. It'd be the start of a plan.
I would prefer to break our way in and then try and stealth, and when that eventually fails, then we start fighting our way through.
Stealth usually.
Notice I said when it fails, not if, when, because it's going to fail at some point.
Yeah, I've never seen a stealth operation work, and it always fails when you're right in the middle of everything.
True.
I've got a bad taste in my mouth for stealth operations.
Can I tell you all how I operate stealth operations in D&D? Because I don't actually think we've done one in this game.
Sure.
They would be a skill challenge. I think that is the best way to operate them, because move your tokens across the board, check stealth at regular intervals, and that sort of stuff. it always goes against the players. You will eventually fail. You'll eventually roll a nat one, and you will be seen. And I don't think that it's dramatically as satisfying. Anyways, it sounds like to me the prisoners are back with the sleds being watched over by your allies. So, heroes, I've started the clock. The decision is yours. The floor is yours. Please, tell me, what do you do?
Should we all say something and then put up a vote?
I mean, are we discussing in character? Or are we discussing as players?
I think we'll discuss it in character, and then we'll put up a vote, OOC.
Fucking hell, that's a big fuck off dragon. Anyway, there's a door. Let's go kick it in.
Oh dear.
What?
It's I don't know where it's going, but if it's going in the direction that we came, that's straight for Brinshinder.
Yeah, but there's the door. It's right fucking there.
It is right there.
It is there.
We will not be able to catch up to the dragon.
No, but perhaps somebody inside knows the plans for the dragon, where it's going, maybe, or how it was built. Maybe some weakness or flaw.
Yes.
That's true.
Wait, are you talking about like larger than average size cloaca, where like especially tuned spear throw can like take the whole fucking thing down and it blows up?
Wait, why the cloaca of all places?
It's like an exhaust port.
Ah, yes, the old Death Star trench run.
I mean, you call it whatever you want, mate. I don't know. But yeah, look, who the fuck has plans like that around? Nerds are smarter than that. They're not gonna fucking do that.
Well, I imagine if this thing is a construct, they would have had to have put something together to build it.
Well, I'm not saying that it ain't got nothing. It's just, it's like, why would you like put a flaw in it on purpose?
Maybe it's not on purpose. If we find something at Kia, would you be able to see if there's anything that we can discern from it?
Quite possibly. There might be a weakness in maybe not the construction, but just there's possibly ways that it is being controlled. If we could find out if it's being controlled remotely or if there's a pilot on board, all of this would be useful information.
I would have to agree with Akia here. As much as I would love to charge after this thing, I'm afraid if we go in without any adequate information against it, we're likely to get our asses handed to us.
That's fair.
DM, would it be okay if I had that bandolier thing as described?
Bandolier for potions and scrolls.
Yeah, that I was gonna give to that player.
Yeah, so for your bandolier, I will allow you to have made that. Can you go ahead and... I believe bandoliers cost... Let me just quickly check. I meant to do this before the game. Boop, boop, boop.
I have a question when you have a moment.
Oh, if you can pay me, let's say 10 GP, you can have made that bandolier.
Okay, that's done. Gaiman, you go, and then I got a thing.
So Gaiman's getting bored. He's wandered over towards the door, and he's looking at it. Does it look like he just needs to break the thing down, or does it look like there's some climbable aspects to the wall? Like what is he looking at?
So as you walk over to the door, let me explain to you what you see.
I mean, he's walking to get a better look. He's not walking directly towards the door. I mean, there could be like a trap door under the welcome mat or something.
Sure.
He's seen that play before.
Yes. So as you get closer look, maybe not all the way up close, the entrance to the fortress is a double door of featureless stone. It is probably about 10 feet high, and as you are looking from around the corner, you believe you see an arrow slit looking down upon the entrance from higher up on the wall. It would be roughly 8 feet up the wall. So at any given moment, you think if you gotten vision of that arrow slit, there could be some sharp, pointy things raining down upon you. Oh, and you guys should be on the fortress layer, right?
I
we
mean,
just
we're
see
looking
what
at
we
a
think
front
we are.
door.
Oh, I see nothing.
See
Avalis,
nothing.
do you see nothing?
Just black and a green circle here.
Really?
I also see a weird green circle. I assume it's green. I'm color, but there is a circle.
I know.
That
Really?
is very weird.
Take away my access to their token. Maybe that's messing things up.
Let me do some fixins.
All right. Well, while or fixes some things, Akia will come up to Gaiman and present with a specially made bandolier. Gaiman, I have this bandolier for you.
But for me?
It has 2 spots for potions, a spot for the incendiary grenade that I made you earlier. Also, this here is an injectable. It should be able to bring someone back from the brink of death as long as they're still breathing. Also, if you pull this cord, if you're falling, it should slow your descent. I call it a parachute.
A pair of shoes? Honestly, mate, shoes go on your feet. I don't know how that can help if you're fucking falling out of the sky.
Trust me, it will slow your descent.
All right.
And OOC, what you now have is a bandolier that gives you quick access to 2 potions. There's nothing in there right now. That scroll of bonfire, a scroll of featherfall, and a scroll of cure wounds.
Cool.
And you should be able, hopefully, to use that as a reaction, since you can't really use them as a reaction if they're in your backpack.
To do a refresh.
Oh, I was talking to Avalis's player to
We're
try
good
to.
Too late. I already did it.
Oh, sorry, but yes, I can see it now.
All right, so you all are giving bandoliers and trading items, but you see the dragon just continuing to pull a Styx on you and just sail away into the night sky.
You keep in mind, we did warn the sheriff about maybe not this exact thing, that something was coming. So hopefully they've evacuated people and got them to safety as best as they could.
Granted, we're all local, but with Avalis being, Mr. Outdoor Survival Proficiency dude, can I tell where he's headed exactly?
Mm.
Is it Bridgehander? Is it Goodmead? Is it, whatever?
This would be a nearly impossible check, meaning that it's probably going to be a DC in the range of 30 to figure that out, just based on which direction it flew off. So you could give me a nature check. It is just at a nearly impossible DC.
Yeah, best I can do is 24, so I don't think it would happen.
Okay.
I mean, I'll roll just for shits and grins, but...
Mm-hmm. It is hard to say based on the trajectory of which way it went. And, after a few moments, it's already gone high into the cloud cover.
For my infusion, after waking up from the long rest, would it be possible for me to infuse that Chardolin orb as a +1 weapon?
Yeah, I guess what it would be an improvised weapon because it's
Sure.
literally just an orb.
I know.
Okay, yeah.
I'm perfectly fine with that. And I'm going to hand that to Gaiman and ask them to please hit something with it in combat so I can see what happens. Key is just being weird.
Okay.
Maybe try bashing something or throwing it at something.
You want to
Right.
use the thing that has fiendish influence?
Gaiman puts it in one of the pouches on his bandolier. Near his heart. I'm just kidding.
Do be careful with that. We're not entirely sure what it's capable of doing.
It does have
Look.
a tiny Kumikyu attached to it.
Listen, I'm not gonna like snort it up my fucking nose. That's what you're worried about.
Does the door have like a small keyhole or like a gap anywhere that maybe a small insect hint could get through?
The door itself, in typical Duragar fashion, is completely featureless and, well, free of any of those type of faults. But you do see that there is an arrow slit. And I will mention, time is continuing to tick, 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 tick.
Is this the arrow? Is that the arrow slit?
That is the arrow slit.
I'll make a.
Go ahead.
I'll make a fire in the arrow slit, and then we should bust in.
Through the arrow slit.
No, through the door.
Hold on a second. Alicia's gonna kind of get to this corner and kind of kneel down, and would like to make a perception check to see if I can hear anything that's past this arrow slit or past the door.
Sure. Please give me a perception check to see if you notice anything from within the arrow slit. Okay, a 16 is very good. Let me just set a DC for this very quickly.
Definitely could have been better.
Okay, you can hear the sounds of breathing coming through the arrow slit. You can hear, but you don't see anything through the arrow slit, and no arrows have become flying your guys' way yet.
Right. Aki is just holding their flamethrower pointed at the slit, just ready for this to go off.
I could sneak through as a small animal.
You think you'd be able to open the door from the other side? Do be careful. There's people in there.
I don't understand why we would not just bust in. That puts Avalos in much more danger.
Oi, Avalos, go on through the door. Gaiman's gonna put down his shield, break out Lucille, and he's gonna attack the door.
All right, so
Well, I guess
would a wolf fit through, or should or maybe like a snow fox, maybe?
So the arrow slit is big enough for an arrow to get through and not anything bigger.
Okay, how about a teeny tiny spider?
A spider would definitely fit through.
Okay, I don't know the stats. I know it probably has 1 hit point, and climbing speed and all that good, and stealth and all that good stuff. So I will stealthily get through as I use a wild shape and try to sneak along the wall. Well, you know, we'll get to that when you get to that. But yeah, I turn to a spider.
We definitely need to have Spider Avalos, and if we're having Spider Avalos, give me just a second, guys.
Oh, and because all his forms are white, it's a white spider.
Is it like a white furry tarantula?
Oh, I guess, would he be a wolf spider? He'd probably be a wolf
Or a
spider.
wolf spider,
Yeah. And just to mark this off.
Avalos is part of the Spider-Verse now.
Okay, all right. Good to know.
Well, I just have to remember what order that I have to do this in. Is it you onto this spider or the spider onto you? Okay, I did it correctly. Hold on. Avalis, you are now Spider Avalis.
And I have no vision.
Oh,
You all start pointing at one another.
okay, you are now Spider
Oh,
Avalis.
that's awesome. I love it. All right. Oh, can you can you move me to the wall? Thanks.
All right, Gaiman, seeing Avalis scurrying up and through, takes a big sigh of relief. Turns Lucille, whispers to her, "I'm gonna work, love." And he starts wailing on the door after he rages.
Okay, so give me an attack roll against the door.
This is just a straight up attack. A 9.
So you get big. Dunk, you hit the door, and you have all seen those cartoons where like a comic book character hits a tree with a stick and it like makes him shake. That is exactly what just happened to Gaiman as he hits this door made of solid stone. For our friend the spider, this room has several blazing braziers filled with glowing hot coals. You just crawled through an arrow slit. There appears to be an iron lever and a heavy iron winch within this room. There is also a floor-to-ceiling iron cage in the middle of the room that seems to be inside of some type of shaft going up and down. What that could mean, who knows? In this corner of the room, there appears to be a hallway going up or to the north, and then there is a double door heading to the east.
And that door, there's no gaps I can crawl under, because I definitely can't open it.
Am I still tied to Avalis? Because like I just got small and stopped being on fire.
That's weird. Oh, I wonder if it's...
Did Avalis, did you like turn some effects off on yourself?
No.
I wonder if it's a rage thing. Rage is like timed to something.
Oh, okay.
So you start knocking at the door, essentially. Dunk, 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 dunk. You guys start to hear commotion from within the door. Inside. But it is very muffled because it's behind stone. We know what Gaiman and Avalis are doing. Alicia, Akia, and Lotus, what are you all doing as there seems to be commotion at the door?
I'm still going to continue doing perception checks to see if I can discern who or what is on the other side of the door, or I guess through the arrow slit, if that's the same like connection point of sound. But yeah, just continually perceiving.
I gotcha.
I'm squishy spellcaster, so I'm still wanting to keep a respectable distance while still keeping an eye on everything. But if we need to throw down, I am more than ready.
So we see Gaiman is just knocking on the door over and over. Avalis, you start to hear footsteps coming towards the hallway.
Okay, I will climb up to the ceiling. So, because what dwarf's going to look up at the ceiling? Do you need a stealth check at all?
No, not at the moment.
Okay. Do I see anything, does it look like I can get through that door, or should I just try the hallway?
It looks like you could get into that door. You see that there is a Duergar coming into the room, looking like he is going to come toward this thing here, the arrow slit, as Gaiman is just bashing at the door. So Gaiman, I'll let you know those two were hits. However, because of the door, it has a damage reduction, and so far you have done minimal amount of damage to the door because of the damage reduction. The Duergar you see, Spider Avalis, comes over to the arrow slit and in Dwarvish starts saying things. Does anyone outside speak Dwarvish?
Lotus speaks Dwarvish.
Okay, so Lotus, you would hear intruders,
Although,
knockers.
I think Akia had a flamethrower aimed at the. Did you not? Right.
I did. I don't know if I can see him though.
Oh, okay.
You're pretty far away, Akia, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I
would say
think you said
Alicia
it's
could
like
see
far.
through.
It's like up. You said it was up several feet, right?
Correct. It's up about 8 feet, so Alicia might be able to look through it. Versus this guy can definitely see down to you guys.
Oh, I'm not
So he
that
starts maybe on your tiptoes. Stretching. So yeah, the guy starts yelling, "Intruders! Intruders!"
So much for
Guys,
stealth
they
mission.
spotted us.
this could have been stealthy.
As Gaiman continues to knock on the door. Alice, as you're in spider form, you see something very strange. You see something that looks like it's out of the movie Predator,
Uh-oh.
approaching the lever on the door. Or on the lever on the wall, excuse me. As this Duergar assassin is staring down the arrow slit, the lever is pulled. It seems that they take care of the lever because it makes no noise. As the lever is pulled, Gaiman, the door, as you hit it, seems to swing open.
Ha! I told you this would work! And Gaming is just gonna book it.
Inside, you see that there is a portcullis. The portcullis seems to be locked into the ground. The Duergar assassin begins to curse. It's like, how did that door open? He turns around and he goes, what? What happened to the door? And as he says that, you guys hear a winching noise. And the portcullis opens.
That's right. You better open on account of my intimidating personality.
And as that happens, this assassin goes, they're in the fortress! And everyone, go ahead and right-click your mini and add yourself to initiative order.
It seems that Avalos has taken out the sentry and opened the door for us.
It's
Wait,
good
how do
work
we
on
add
his part.
ourselves to initiative by right-clicking?
Right,
Click
She
the
can
metal.
make cross
Shield.
swords.
Let me get
Oh.
some.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
There's tons of ways to actually do it. If there's like 4 ways to do it, actually, I should say. Let's go to Bardify. Bardify has the best music. Not sponsored, but Bardify. You the best, if you out there. Wherever you are. Let's do this one.
Spider rolled like poop.
Okay, so this guy rolls in. And then there's some other people that are going to roll in as well for this part of the fight. Wow, okay, so we will begin. So the actual first person to go is Gaiman. Gaiman, you are up. You have found yourself in the fortress. The portcullis was opened. The door was opened.
Yeah, so he just sort of ran on through, got to this point. So it looks like there's a pillar in the way. Can I, like, squeeze by here?
Yes, it would just take that square, instead of being 5 feet, would be 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
So as you ran through this room, you probably want to know a little bit about what is actually going on. We no longer need the pull. We know what you guys are doing. You are entering the fortress. So this is a vestibule that you just ran through. It is actually rather mundane. The only thing you noticed as you ran by is that there was an arrow slit on the west side of the room as you ran by.
But nothing came out of it.
Nothing came out of it as you ran by.
Okay. So Gaiman's in this hallway. Where is he hearing like guards approaching from? If he can pause and get his bearing.
You hear a lot of noise coming from this direction, and then you heard the voice. So the direction you hear more noise coming in is from your token's left, and the voice you heard is coming from your token's right.
Well, we're going towards the greater danger. Doors.
Yes, there are several doors.
All right, Gaiman's gonna. Oh, can't get that far. How far can we get? I think this is as far as we can get because he said it was 10 feet squeezed by that pillar, and I've got 40 feet of movement. So yeah, I'm stuck here.
You could hold an attack to throw something. Throw the sphere.
Okay, yeah. I'll put away Lucille real quick, and then grab out the sphere, and I'll chuck it at the first bad guy that comes out and tries to attack me.
Nice. Okay. Ready to action to throw the sphere. Perfect. Lotus, you saw Gaiman just run off into the fortress. You heard the shouting voice in the Dwarvish language. What do you do?
All right. Let's see here. I'll call out to the others to say, like, all right, I'll keep a fair distance, but I saw Gaiman run inside. I'm going to go in and back him up. There. All right, 30 will get me there. All right. Then pop up to the corner here. I'll just say, and then I'll hold here for now since I did dash, and I'll just peek around and say, like, I'm right behind you, Gaiman. And then that'll do for me.
Akia, 2 of your teammates are now inside the fortress. Well, 3 of your teammates are in the fortress. Excuse me.
All right. Akia's going to follow them in 20 feet. 30 feet. Is that arrow slit?
Correct.
Well, I don't want anyone firing at us out of an arrow slit, so I'm going to place a create bonfire there as my action. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to... no, I won't do that. As my bonus action, I will order Kumakyu to hold a shot. And Kumakyu is going to move 30 feet. Alright, my screen is moving around a lot.
Sorry, I put a napalm jet out for you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Kumakyu is going to move 30 feet. Kumakyu is about 10 feet in the air, if that's okay in this area. There's a 10-foot.
There is more than 10 feet, and if you have never done this before, you can adjust the altitude of your token by right-clicking, and then the little entry box at the top left-hand side, you can set their feet.
Cool. And Kumakyu's holding that action as my bonus action.
Okay, cool. Then we shall move forward to the Laughing Durga Wizard.
Wait, I thought we were playing active.
Oh, we are? Oh my gosh, we are. What the hell am I doing?
I was just like, wait, we're just going down the line here.
Guys, we play non-active on Thursdays. I am so sorry.
That must be confusing.
It's all good.
I will pass to Should we pass to Avalos? I think Avalos is like all alone.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good idea.
That's fine.
I'll pass to Avalos just because they, yeah, scary situation.
Yeah, so I hear all this craziness going on out there. I have no idea what opened the door. I can't get to that door in 6 seconds. So I'm going to go my movement speed of 20 feet as a spider along the ceiling. And I just see another hallway. Shit. Okay, great. I will use my movement or my action to dash another 20 feet then. And go there. And okay. I feel better. That's it for me.
And just so that we remember how high up you are, ceilings are about 10 feet high. You're 10 feet off the ground. Perfect. And you have acted.
And I will pass to who has.
I don't plan on attacking, so you can pass to the enemies, and I can hold initiative for the next
okay.
round.
I will pass to Lucky because they rolled a 1 on their initiative. And they're not so lucky.
Okay, they are acting. They will open their door with their item interaction, and they see this huge guy, and they say, in Dwarvish, a bunch of words that only Lotus can understand. They say, "What are you doing here?"
Is he threatening me? Like, is he looking threatening?
Oh yeah, he's coming out of that of his door. So I guess as he opened the door, your ready to action could have activated.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't have thrown necessarily as he opened the door. If he's like starting to shout at me in Dwarvish and he's like brandishing a weapon at me, then I would have thrown it.
Oh yeah, he's got a great axe, or excuse me, a great sword, and it looks like it is going to charge towards you with the great sword.
Okay, in that case, I will chuck the Chardelin sphere at him. Do you want me to just
give me a straight strength check here?
Okay, I am still raging, so that would be at advantage. Yes.
It is a improvised weapon attack, which is literally just a strength check without proficiency, but it's not a it's a strength check, but it's not a strength check. If that makes sense.
No, but I'm just gonna roll with it. So strength check.
Sure. We need an improvised weapon button. That is a hit. So go ahead and roll me a D8 plus 1. Plus your strength modifier, please.
Plus rage damage?
Yeah. Oh, wait, do you get rage damage on thrown weapons?
No. It allows me to maintain a rage, but I don't get rage damage. It's only on melee.
Yep. I have to ask because I was hoodwinked yesterday by people saying they had things they didn't have. So, yeah.
I'm fairly certain it's only on melee.
Yep, I just read it. Only on the melee. So D8 plus 1 plus your strength modifier.
So it's an 8.
You dink this guy in the head for 8 damage, leaving a sizable welt. Ugh! And as it looks up to you from the welt, you see that there are shards of the Chardelin stuck in this creature's head, and it needs to make a wisdom save. Okay. As it looks up to you, it has a crazed look on its face, and I need to give it this status as it becomes confused, as it's starting to see double vision around the room. And I need to roll a d10.
Well, that's terrifying. They see 2 giant demons.
Okay. This is better than I could ever hope for.
It looks to you, it can now move and act normally because it rolled a 9 on its d10. So it runs up to Gaiman. It is going to use its action to enlarge. Oh. So we don't have token overlay here. So it gets big for its action, and then as its bonus action, it's going to target you, Gaiman, and it's going to place its Warden's Mark upon you. Okay, that was its turn.
Am I on fire, or is that like another effect?
Oh, that's from its Warden's Mark.
Okay.
Okay, it is now going to go ahead and start passing to some bad guys. Oh man, let's see here. It's going to pass to the assassin. All right, the assassin is going to walk over to the lever, and it's going to use its action to pull the lever. Alicia, you look on in horror as you hear the door close.
The fuck?
And you hear the portcullis close.
I should have suspected that.
The Duragar will continue to move and says, in Dwarvish. Damn! Construction! We should have known something was going to go wrong! As its bonus action, it will be cunning, and it will take a dash. Avalas, would you like to drop onto the creature's head?
As a 1 hit point spider, no.
Lotus, a assassin, just runs around the corner and looks at you and goes, "Ah!"
I will use my reaction to use Kamaku's reaction to use Force Strike.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Nice.
Go ahead and hit the plus button on your card there, Matt, and that should roll the extra die. Okay, 10 points of damage. So as you hit this guy for 10 points of damage, he'll go ahead and do Uncanny Dodge. That way he only takes 5.
Ooh, that actually brings up a question. Did we ever say if we were doing max crits in this game?
I believe we voted not to do max crits.
Okay.
However, I am fine with you guys saying, can we actually do max crits?
I'm never gonna say that. As speaking as someone who had a level 5 character in the West Marches game that died because of a max crit. Like first round of combat, I was right there at the door, taunting the big bad in the room with the rest of the party. Guy walks up, max crits, boom, dead, done.
Oof.
Overkill.
It'd
No,
be
I
that
just,
way.
I just asked because I don't recall if there's been any other games that I've been playing recently that haven't done it, so I wasn't sure if this game did it or not.
Yeah, I
As
think
far as I
for...
know, we didn't settle on it.
All right, that's fine.
All right, he'll pass to the Duragar Zeron. The Zeron will step forward and open the door and say, "Holy shit," in Dwarvish. The Zeron will use his action to become invisible. And they're going to move this way. And that is going to be it for the Zerorn.
Don't mess with the Zerhorn.
Don't mess with the Zerorn, exactly. Something happens in a different room. And then, conspicuously, someone leaves initiative. Okay, a door opens. Gaiman, you see there is another person, another Duragar opening the door. They see what is happening here. They see that, well, you are in the way. They make their way towards this wall, and as they do so, you see them start to fiddle with the wall itself. And as they do so, the wall opens as they click on certain parts of the wall. and they use their action to begin running into that section of the wall.
Does it close behind them?
It does not appear to close behind them.
All right.
Alrighty, here we go. So this guy is up. He opens his door. He says in Dwarvish, "Holy shit!" As there is now this huge guy here. The Duergar cult fanatic is also going to turn invisible. Oh. It's going to turn invisible and is going to start making their way this way. And he starts yelling in Dwarvish. "There are people in the hall. They put some type of brazier into the arrow slit. It would make it very difficult to fire through, but I can see them. It's very well illuminated in there." In Dwarvish. Which you can translate, of course. Lotus. Okay, so that is this guy. So now, this berserker is up. He opens the door and sees there is a Gaiman. And he runs to the Gaiman, screaming, "Ah!" As he does so, as a bonus action, the Duergar will enter a rage. And then as his action, he is going to be invisible.
This is an innate ability.
Yeah, they magically turn invisible.
Okay.
Why, what's up?
Nothing. I'm just trying to better understand the enemy. Is all. Everything's
Okay.
fine.
I gotcha. Yeah, Duergar have a psionic ability to turn invisible that they gained through, well, their history of being, well, slaves of the Illithids. All right, this guy is up. He comes through. He's going to open the door. He says, "Oh my gosh, intruders!" Before he steps out of his room, you might be able to guess. He turns invisible.
Demon starts muttering under his breath and swearing, saying something about cheating and not fighting fair.
Sure. I would be feeling the same way. As this guy runs in here. Let's see here. We're almost finished with the bad guys this round. All right, this SOB runs through. He sees Gaiman and he screams, "Ah!" And this guy enlarges. Okay, now that he's big, he will target Gaiman. Gaiman, this creature has pack tactics. And he will go ahead and multi-attack. Or, excuse me, he cannot because he enlarged. Excuse me. So he is done for the round. So that means last person to go, Alicia. Alicia, you're on the outside looking in.
I miscalculated. So now there's just a door in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
The greatest enemy for every D&D adventure, the door.
Alright, well, I mean, as an action, they're going to cast the light spell so they can actually see. Nope, not that. Leave that. Oh boy. Is just gonna have to yell to the other side. Open up the door. I don't have a way of getting in. How tall did you say the arrow slit was?
It's about 8 feet off the ground.
Oh, great. That's a jump that my 9 strength can't do. And it's not like they're small enough to slither inside there. Fuck and fuck. Just looking through my spells and features, I don't think I have anything that's actually gonna help me here.
Do you have a teleportation spell of any type?
Yeah, no, I picked the wrong class to be able to get access to that bullshit.
Oh, I gotcha.
I know, I'm gonna use oil and I'm gonna slather myself up and I'm gonna jump through the arrow slit. Yeah, no, unfortunately I got nothing unless someone is able to open the door. At least it's just gonna be yelling on the other side of this door. I can't get in. I guess that ends the round, right?
I mean, you could attack the door or something. I mean,
I use my action to cast light so I can actually see.
Oh yeah. I guess that's about it.
Because I'm just a regular Kumi. That's it for me. I will pass. I'm curious to see what Avalis is doing. I'll pass to Avalis.
All right. Let me advance the rounds forward.
Okay. Gaben looks like he's got this under control. He and Lotus, right? So they're good. The Predator vision dude, which I assume is someone invisible. Did I get any more wispy ideas of where that thing went?
He did not exit the room that you just came out of. You didn't see them leave the room. I would say as a spider, you probably are better able to see them because you see like 18 times the colors that humans do, and you have 4 times as many eyeballs.
Don't know what's down there. I know what's down there. I'm debating this room or the other door that was down here. This close one, do I see a gap through there?
Yes, you could get through that door.
Okay, 5, 10, 15. I'll use my 20 feet of movement to get to 5 feet on the other side.
You're not gonna go back and open the gate.
I guess I could. I don't know. I don't know that it even closed.
Get some mileage. Get some mileage out of that 4.
No, I got this for like 2 hours.
I would say everyone in the facility can literally hear Alicia.
It's exactly like the meme.
What is this? What am I looking at?
Okay, so I'm so sorry. I've been sillied. I've sillied myself. Here's what you see. As you enter this room, there is a rectangular room. There's a rectangular table in the center of the room. There are 2 sets of double doors, one to the north and one to the south. There are several braziers of hot coals illuminating the room. In the middle of the room, on the table, it appears that if someone is making a war game or they're setting up a game of 40K, because there are several towns that have been built in miniatures. Surrounding the towns are tiny, what look like Durgar figurines. And then someone has made a 6-inch tall Chardalin dragon. Like a miniature version of what you just seen. And it's like on like basically like a little stand.
So you're telling me Avalis could, if he wanted to, live out his Godzilla fantasies and descend down as a tiny spider, land on this map, and become a huge spider and start wrecking 10 towns.
100% you could do that.
Wait,
or I could
hold
fight
on.
a Chardalin dragon as an itty bitty little spider.
Wait, hold on. Look at the plans. Make sure you get the plans memorized before you start doing that.
I just wrecked everything. No, okay. So I will use my action then to basically go to the center of the ceiling and then descend on a web all the way down to the table. And next turn I'll start trying to memorize stuff, I guess.
Sure. As you descend to the table, you do notice that on the west side of the table appears to be a lever. There's a lever on the west side of the table.
Does it look like my Spidey form, which has a 2 strength, would be able to push the lever?
If you could give me a insight check, and I believe
okay.
as I'm gonna give you something crazy that I've always wanted to see from someone in spider form.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
How's that?
So you know that your spider muscles are way too weak to do this. However, as a spider, you know that you could use your spinnerets and the strongest force on this planet to move a lever. Gravity. And something that no one else has. Spider butt silk to maybe move a lever.
I learned that from my spider sense.
You did learn it from your spider sense. Mm-hmm.
All right, well, that's all my action economy, so I'm spent for this turn.
Sure. Alrighty. Who do you pass to?
I'm so sorry. Kids, I can't see anything. I can't tell who still has. Oh yes, I can. Right, I can see who's active.
Well, you started the round. So.
I started the round. Yeah, I was like, there's nobody. So Avalis will pass to Gaiman because he's the biggest thing he saw.
All right, so we will click on Gaiman. Gaiman, you're acting.
I mean, I don't know if the beast thing you ever saw. I mean, out of these guys, I'm average, apparently.
That's the one dick joke for the session.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, lucky Durgar, he challenged me first, so he's going down first. So we are going to recklessly swing Lucille into this guy's face.
An 18 will hit the warden for 10 points of damage.
And then my extra attack.
A 15 will not hit the warden. However, it's pretty close.
I'd like to succeed at a cost.
Oh, this is the first succeed at the cost of the campaign. As you walked through the halls of
Rip
the
that
Durgar.
seal open.
Oh shit!
As you strike the creature, an old wound of yours rips open, spraying blood over the interactive Durgar Berserker. Lotus, you hear a sickening crack as Gaiman takes true damage equal to 25% of their maximum health. But it will hit the Durgar Warden, and you can reroll that damage.
Alright. Freshy attack, freshy damage.
Oh, and it's better. Okay, it takes 14 points of axe damage. The creature is now bloodied. Because it is bloodied, it now gains a bloodied ability. It is resolved. All right, Gaiman, is that it for you?
Yeah. And just to make sure that I'm fully understanding, true damage, there's no mitigation, it just happens, right?
That is correct, because it is untyped. All right, this guy is acting, so he is acting. He's got to roll a d10, though, to see if he can do anything, because he's confused. All right, a 2 doesn't move or take actions this turn. He's going to make a wisdom save. Okay, he is still confused. The power of the Shardolin crawling into his mind, disturbing what was already disturbed. You hear a silent scream in the darkness of this fortress. It sounds like, "Uah." Okay, now the thug will go. I'm going to put my new metal where it belongs, back in the trash. Okay, the Durgar thug will act. it will use its pack tactics to gain advantage, and it will use its multi-attack to strike twice against Gaiman the Glaive with its mace. Mace the first, and mace the second.
Ow and ow. Oh, wait, nope.
So its first attack strikes true with a crit, and its second attack skitters off your armor. All right. The thug has gone. He will pass to the veteran, Avalis. You see the doors to the room you're in open.
Ooh.
As a Durgar comes running through, they use their item interaction to open that door. They will then... They will use their action to open the door. They run through.
And the spider's like standing perfectly still. Like...
Absolutely. They will bonus action to be aggressive. And they will move to here in the hallway. Alrighty, that is them.
Be
All right.
aggressive. Be aggressive.
And we will pass to Lotus. Lotus, you are up. There are now 2 Duergar in the hallway, and you hear that there is a fight happening in the room with Gaiman.
All right. Let's see here. Now, just remind me quick. If I recall, this dude used his reaction last turn, correct?
The guy in front of you? Yes, because he has not gone yet again because he uncanny dodged.
All right, just wanted to make sure, but since that here, okay, I'll go ahead and see if I take a step back here. So then won't have attack of opportunity. So I'll take a step back and just sort of call to, even like here. She'll call this out. You guys probably won't understand it because she'll be speaking in Draconic. But now that I've got some space here, and I've got a couple good targets, doop. She'll take a step back, hold open her hand, the ethereal grenade will out edge of Chronic, she'll say, "Grenade out!" And I'll go ahead and cast Fireball in the hallway here. We should be able to get both of them if I pop it here.
Holy shit.
Why I'm breathing hard? Because there's a certain spider that was just outside of that range.
Just outside.
Because as you guys know, Fireball goes around corners, through doors, and it just hits everything. Okay, the assassin, well, here we go. They've already used their reaction, so there's no uncanny dodging a Fireball. They do have this ability, so let's see if they are successful. Okay, so the assassin rolls a 21, so they take no damage from your Fireball because of evasion.
Jesus.
The veteran takes half damage.
Better than nothing. All right,
Mhm.
let's go ahead and delete that template. Dupe. All right, and then I'll just go ahead and spend the rest of my movement. I'll move back this way. As I do, I'll call out to Akia and say, like, "We got 2 more coming this way." Back to the corner here. And I guess that would give the damaged one the opportunity to steal.
Well, the veteran is already gone, and technically the assassin didn't take any damage because of evasion.
All right. I guess, do you want it, Akia?
Yeah, Akia looks ready to charge in.
All right, I'll go ahead and pass to Akia.
All right, Akia is going to, let's see, move up 20 feet, see what they can see. Okay, there's a lot going on. I'm going to move up 5 more feet. I'm going to... we're outnumbered. Kuma, help us. and I'm gonna use my action to summon Kuma, and I'm gonna summon them right here.
There we go.
So that's my action. My bonus action is going to be ordering Kumakyu to fire at this guy again.
I didn't know that Akia was actually a Pokemon trainer.
Yep. I didn't either. It just turned out that way. I didn't plan for it.
He's got to construct them all.
Gaiman, please take a point of DM inspiration. That was awesome. Okay, Force Strike. And are you hitting the assassin with that?
Yes.
Okay, no problem.
Does he have advantage?
It is not a crit. I saw that 9 fly up.
Damn.
Thank you for your honesty.
And then Kumakyu is going to probably hide behind one of these pillars, if that space is big enough. If not, they'll just hide behind Lotus.
It is a palisade, so there are pillars, but there are also crossing metal bands, so it is not small enough for
Right.
Kumakyu to make its way through.
Kumakyu will hide behind Lotus.
Kumakyu!
Kumakyu! All right, we'll have to do our best Kumakyu Pokemon call. Me and Gaiman have gone. Matt, it's your turn.
What now?
He's like, I'm not doing this shit.
It's
I'm here to play D&D, not Pokemon. Come on.
I haven't practiced. I needed to practice that. It's
Matt.
but it's like a.
Excellent. Lotus, it's your turn.
Does Kuma go, or does Kuma get their own initiative?
You can pass. We'll have Kuma go now, and then I will go to Kumakyu. I will say that Kumakyu has acted, and I think it's much more simple to have all of your Pokemons act at the same time.
Okay. Kuma does not have vision. Do they see any enemies like right behind them or anything?
It is lit in here to a certain point. Let me just look at the vision.
Okay.
There we go. Now they should be able to see.
All right. Yeah, this is the only one they can reach and see. So bite and claw.
Okay, the first one hits the Duergar veteran for 12. As it's hit for 12, it says in Dwarvish, "Where'd this fucking polar bear come from? Are you serious?" And it will use its reaction to do a vicious reprisal.
It's a lot of dice, DM.
It's only for 12 damage, though. So that's 12 damage to Kuma.
All right. I don't have the little bars. That's okay. I'll do it manually.
Oh, the little bars?
Yeah, the little bars for like apply damage.
Oh, quick timeout. Go to your left-hand side to token controls. Hit the little guy. And then you should see what looks like a first aid kit below the measure distance. Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it. Toggle eyes HP. It does not seem to. Oh, that thing. Yeah, I'll put it in there. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Excellent. Okay, so we have a strike against Kuma. We have a strike against the veteran. Who is Kuma going to pass to?
All right, that's not working, but I'll figure it out later. Kuma will pass to who on our team has not gone yet. You know what? I think I should pass to. Has everyone on our team gone?
Nope.
No. There's one person who hasn't gone yet. Outside the door.
I guess I'll save them for last and pass to the enemy team. Because since
Fair
they
enough.
can't do anything.
I'm sorry, Alicia, that this has happened to you.
No, it's all good. I thought I was doing a good by holding, the end and taking initiative at the end so we could pass to ourselves, not realizing that they could just be like, close the door and then walk away.
So, this guy,
Like, oh, there's a flaw in my plan.
there's an invisible creature, Gaiman, that looks to you, and I believe because you are reckless, this is going to have advantage, but they are going to come out of invisibility, as they use their fire lance. There's a 17 to hit, so it would just be the first piercing damage, 8 plus 5 fire, and this guy is no longer invisible. This is what you see as this guy comes out of invisibility.
God,
Basically-
you're ugly and short.
Ah, you got me there. I guess it's time for me to grow. He says all of this in Dwarvish, and as a bonus action, they will enlarge.
Okay, as he's enlarging and hitting me with shit, I'm going to Stone's Endurance this attack.
Sure.
And I say, get that shit out of here, and I take no damage from the attack.
Yeah, absolutely. Such a clutch ability. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna pass to this fucking wizard. Wizard. Avalis. You see another Duragar run through this hallway.
Do I?
Yeah, Avalis spider. Oh, no, you don't. You just see a gust of wind.
Oh, he was okay. I was like, I don't see anything.
Okay, and then they're going to use their action to move this way. To here. And Akia, you begin hearing someone say from this part of the hallway in Dwarvish something. Lotus, you hear someone say, "There are intruders! There are intruders!" Coming from a voice in here. And that is all their action economy.
Yeah, I guess Lotus would call out and say, like, I think they all know we're here now.
Good.
All right.
I like a fair fight. More.
All right, this guy is gonna go. There's still this like bonfire in the way, and he can't really see anybody through the bonfire. So what he is going to do, he targets Gaiman. Gaiman, he commands you to move. So he's going to cast the command spell.
Do I have to understand Dwarvish for that to work?
The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
I think you
The
just
spell
need to
has no
speak any
effect.
language.
If it doesn't understand your language, or if your command. Okay, so these guys, they also speak common, so he'll say it
Okay.
in common just in case.
They'd probably say it in common if they heard me speaking. Okay, that makes sense.
So move.
I would like to use my DM inspiration to roll with advantage.
Absolutely. All right, you do not have to move. And because this guy cast a spell, he is no longer invisible.
I wonder how much freedom do you allow for like interpretation of commands? Because like move could mean like dance. You know?
Oh, that's true. I guess you would have said flee.
Ah, damn.
So, so the target spends its turn moving away from you by the fastest means possible. That is his turn. Or its turn, I should say. We will pass to, because Akia has not gone this round, to Akia.
Round 2? Yeah, I win.
Oh, you've already gone?
I feel like I've gone in this round.
Oh, that's right, because
Yeah,
your
they have.
guys all went. I just didn't get you with the highlighter. Let's see. The assassin needs to go, though. Okay, the assassin looks to you, Akia, and it says in Dwarvish, "How dare you enter our facility uninvited?" And as an action, they will become invisible. And they will move this way. Which way they will? You're not really sure because they were invisible. And then as a bonus action, they are going to hide. Okay, so if your passive perception is below a 14, they are hidden from you. Alrighty. That is it for them. I believe the last person in line... Oh, we have Alicia and then the Berserker. We'll pass to the Berserker here. Okay, the Berserker sees Gaiman. They're invisible. And they really can't get past Gaiman to go start beating up people on the other side of the hallway. They will make one attack with their Great Axe at advantage.
18 hits.
The 18 for 18 points of slashing. And they are no longer invisible.
Alright, I'm gonna Stone's Endurance that too.
Doesn't that take your reaction?
Oh, it does! Shit, yeah, that's you're right, my bad.
No, you're good. There we go. Alright, so this guy is gone. Now we're at the almost end of round 2. Alicia, you're outside. No one has let you in yet.
Alright, well, Alicia's going to dig into their backpack as an item interaction and pull out the thing of the Remoraz. And then bonus action, we'll just kind of look at it and be like, alright, booyah, and light it on fire. And Gaiman was making some smashes and gashes into the door. Is there any way that I can kind of like wedge this magic blade into it to try and, I don't know, heat knife my way into this door, if anything?
Yes, absolutely. So Gaiman has made a little bit of progress, so you could definitely try your best to get some progress going as well. So yeah, absolutely. We're getting a Jedi Knight scene here from Alicia. She's like,
yeah, turn on the lightsaber, trying to cut through the door.
Master, Droidekis!
So this would be an attack roll?
sure. And you'll have advantage because there's already been some headway made.
Alright.
Excuse me, the line is destroyers, not Droidekis.
Oh shit.
Wow. So yeah, I'm gonna
Not
say
a lot of damage, but I mean, yeah.
because you crit and you did this very cool scene. I'm gonna say that you made a hole big enough to get yourself through the first door, and you can now see the Palisades.
Oh, come on. They say themselves as they now see these bars in front of them. Lotus, are you there?
Yes, Alicia, I can hear you. They know we're here.
Crud. I'm gonna try my best to cut through this as well. It's gonna take me a while. I hear fighting up ahead. How's Gaiman doing?
Gaiman's doing, well, what he usually does.
Great. That's it for me. I
love
will. Oh boy.
I hope it's not out of place. I'm just going to say OOC to David. If you back up into the hallway a little bit, they won't be able to surround you completely. because I'm afraid your character's about to die.
I got them right where I want them.
Okay. Good, good.
I will pass to. Akia, do you want it now? Otherwise, I can pass it to Lotus.
Well, we've got an invisible guy in that room, so maybe I should go. I guess I should go.
Then yeah, I'll pass it to you.
It's yours.
Okay. I don't have that great of a passive perception, but Kumaku does. And they are alerted to... If they're in the room back here, Kumaku's alerted to them. And I will... I'll cast See Invisibility.
Oh my gosh. So, yeah, you see a guy who's literally standing right here across from Lotus.
Okay, that takes my entire action to do. So I will... You said they're right here?
Yes, you also can see there's an invisible guy standing right here.
Yeah, I don't have enough vision to actually see that one.
Okay.
So I don't see that one. So I'll just see this one. I don't think there's anything I can do to help Gaiman at this exact moment. So I'm gonna... I think this is my best bet. I'm going to... that's 25 feet. I guess I'll move 30 feet to, like, get a... get where they can't advance on Lotus. And then I'll have Kumaku, as my bonus action, have Kumaku force strike them.
Okay.
Or attempt to... I guess this will be at disadvantage.
Yes,
since they're invisible.
Because Kumaku can't see invisible.
Disadvantage, go.
That is a well, actually, that is a 15. A 15 hits them, and you're pointing out to them, so they get hit for 5 damage. They will go ahead and use their reaction to Uncanny Dodge to take 2.
All right. See, that's my action to cast a spell, bonus action to command Kumaku to fire, and then you said just go ahead and do Kuma at the same time?
Yep.
All right. Kuma can't do much except Bite and Claw, so it's going to be Bite and Claw.
Right.
This one, the only one that it can see up here.
Okay, an 18 hits for 9 damage. And this guy already used his reaction, so you can't vicious reprisal. They are bloodied. And then a 15 actually hits the veteran for 14 damage.
Nice. All right, that's my turn. This was... Am I the first person going in round 3?
Yes, the assassin is going to steal.
All right.
All right, the assassin. Oh, they haven't acted yet. They will act. They look to you and they say, in Dwarvish, "Don't worry, your turn is coming. You'll all be dead soon." And he's actually going to target Kumaku, and he raises his crossbow.
Oh no.
It has advantage and disadvantage because you're within melee, so it's just a flat roll with his crossbow as he fires it at Kumaku. That is 23.
Yeah, and that will destroy Kumaku.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. There is an explosion of bits and pieces and metal shards, and one particularly large chunk of bloodstone.
The creature will then use its uncanny dodge, sorry. Its cunning action to disengage. And run to here.
Okay.
It is no longer invisible because it attacked. All right.
All right.
It is...
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Did you have something that you wanted to do?
You said it disengaged, and it just took a second for that to register.
Yep. So it disengages, and then it will go ahead and pass to its ally that is getting fucked up by the bear. The Duragar. Let's see here. Yeah, it's going to start laying into the bear. It's going to make 2 attacks. It is going to use its longsword to do this.
It's real easy to hit.
Oh, silly me. I had its attack coded wrong. It said 1S10. I think I did that last week too. Okay, here we go.
The Chevy truck falls on your head.
Yep, that hits.
For 10, and then second attack. For 5. Bear versus sword.
Kuma is bloodied.
Excellent. This guy will go ahead and pass to the wizard.
Actually, before that, if I would like to spend one of my DM inspirations to grab the initiative.
All right, you are acting.
Alright, I'm going to deduct that. Alright. Looks like I could still see both of them in the hall from my position here. So, alright, I'll go ahead, take up my pitcher's stance, wind up. I'll spend a 2nd level spell slot. Go ahead and upcast magic missile here. So it gives me 4 darts. So, alright, I want to make sure I get this dude. So I'll toss the first 3 at Majestic Veteran, and then the remaining 1 at Garrulous Assassin.
Excellent. Okay, so 3 are going to the veteran, and then 1's going to the assassin?
That is correct.
All right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. The veteran is barely standing after the 3 darts smack into his back. The 4th one hits the assassin on the back as well, as they all double over in pain. Still alive.
Alright. Alright. Alright, I'll go ahead and hold here for now. And then I will go ahead and pass to Spider Avalis.
All right, Spider Avalis. Uh-huh.
All right, I will use my butt spinners to create a web on the around the lever, and then is there like terrain, like maybe like a model tree I can tie it to and like push off the table to, pull the lever?
Yes, 100%. There's like some model trees. There's some little cottages that you could use. There's tons of stuff.
Oh yeah, I'll totally just wrap the cottage in spider web and then, slowly like bink, 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 like use my legs to kick the Monopoly piece basically off the table and pull the lever.
Okay, the lever pulls. The dragon starts to move. And the dragon rolls into a... No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It begins to move across the table. You see that it is basically beginning what you believe is a representation of the Duragar fortress. And you see that it's now flying towards Tenthouse.
Okay, I have... I know this will probably be next action because that was probably my whole economy. But I only have an intelligence at 10, but a wisdom of 18. So I don't know how you want to do this, but I am proficient in perception, so I'm going to try to memorize the map and whatever happens if I can, because I can't take notes, obviously.
Sure. You see the dragon's first location appears that it's heading towards Dugan's Hole.
Oh shit. Well, I'm not going to be Thane much longer.
That appears to be the first location that the dragon is going to, but it's obviously on a very slow track, so you'll find out the next location on your following turn.
Okay, that's it for me. I will pass to it. I'll pass to Alicia.
Maybe if you peek through the holes, you can cast a spell.
You can see through the holes. You can do that.
I mean, this is a portcullis, so these are like gate bars, right?
Right. They are like old school fantasy chain link fence, and you could like maybe put your hand and finger through them as you're looking through another hole.
Yeah, I'm just gonna continue doing the lightsaber thing and just seeing if I can just cut my way through this.
Absolutely.
Though I don't think I'll have advantage on it this time because this is just a completely new item. So yeah, I will burn a DM inspiration to make this at advantage.
Sure.
Deaded Pockets put in the chat. There's basically 3 combats happening: the party versus Dwargars, Alicia versus the Gate, and Avalis versus the map model. 100% accurate.
If I
Fucking
could give
Gate.
Pockets a D&D or some sort of inspiration, I would give it to them right now.
But yeah, 16 to hit this stupid portcullis for I guess 10 damage.
Yes, you have hit the portcullis. It only has an AC of 15. I said it's DR to 5, so it takes 5 damage from your weapon.
Okay. Just slowly trying to burn my way through this.
This is like just pure comedy to be.
We all have our off days. I guess that's it for me. It's Gaiman has not gone. I think they're the only person that's on our team at the moment. So yeah, I will pass it to Gaiman.
Gaiman, you are acting. There are several Duragar in the room with you.
Yep. I'm trying to really quick but get a better understanding of when reactions can be used.
Sure. And you have regained your reaction, so you could stone endurance. And this is not your DM telling you that how to play your character or anything like that. However, there are 3 Duragar in a straight line in front of you. That's all.
Oh no! I'm well aware of this fact. So I was going to I was planning on doing the whole 15-foot line cleave business.
But yeah, you get your reaction at the start.
Yeah, massive swing. It will be 3 separate attack rolls to see if they hit. But that takes up my action. Could I, as a reaction, no, let's do the let's do this. So I'm going to recklessly attack, going from right to left. So starting with Lucky, then on to Shorty in the middle, and then Beardo on my left.
Sure.
With Lucille. And I called Reckless, right? Reckless.
Correct.
All right, first attack.
A 19 for 7. The Warden is out.
Damn.
And
Wait,
they
is
just
he
shrink.
out, or is he, or because doesn't his bloody thing like he's resistant?
Yes. Even with that, he is killed.
Oh, okay, sweet. All right, continuing my swing. This is for Shorty.
Oh, and I need to click on you because you are no longer Warden's marked. Okay, a 12 does, or 17,
Nope.
excuse me. A 17 is very close to hitting the shorty that you are swinging at.
You do
Is that
have Faxpiration.
Yeah, I was
still.
going to
You
say
don't
I'll
have
use
the
my
stupid cost.
Faxpiration.
Mm.
That's a D8.
It is a D8.
Suck on that!
That is enough. The creature takes 12 points of slashing.
Alright, and then Beardo.
Oh my gosh, yeah, a 17 for 17. As you just go straight down the line.
Alright, and then as a reaction, I would like to use my Pocket Snow.
Yes. 100%. It's the first time we've seen it in the campaign. Give us that pocket snow.
Is it going to give me like a pop-up for a template or something? Because I clicked on the die. Oh, there it is. Is there a way to rotate it? Because like the focal point is like on my left. Like
You
click
should
and
be
then
able to click on the little template, and then you can rotate it with control and the mouse wheel. Oh, so you're trying to hit these two jabronis that are standing in front of you?
Yeah, basically. I think I actually put the template down. Yeah.
Good use of jabroni.
Thank you. Been holding on to that.
What the fuck? That was dumb.
Wow.
You see them both expertly cover their eyes as you reach into your pocket for the pocket snow, and they
That's the problem when Dale's the most well-known explorer in these parts. They know his tactics.
Gaiman is just flabbergasted in his rage. He just shouts out, "Dale!" And he's just gonna shake his head and be like, "Fuck it." And mechanically, I can't knock this guy over. I don't have the action economy, but I know this is taking a whole bunch of attacks of opportunity. But no. No, I gotta stand my ground. I gotta stand my ground because it's gonna be worse if I move.
Mhm.
Fuck. All right. Well, there goes that plan. And I can't delete the template.
I gotcha.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, that's no more reaction, and I don't have anything for a bonus because I'm still good on my rage. I guess one of them's gonna steal.
Oh yeah, the Zarn will steal. So Zarn will steal. He looks to you and says, strong attacks, but let's see if you can handle my flaming lance. And he will attack you with his flaming lance at advantage.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
It's the second damage, which somehow it's the same as the first damage. So it's 14 piercing and 5 points of fire as he basically stabs into you with the flaming lance. Alrighty. That is the Zaorn. And now we will pass to the wizard. Let's see here. So the wizard will continue to move down the hallway. I know this is very exciting. And then we'll take its action to move. As it's just booking down this hallway. Okay, here we go. So the cult fanatic is up now. He tried this once. He's going to see if he can do it again. He is going to use another spell to cast Command on Gaiman, telling him to move. Move out of the way. Go to the corner. Essentially is what they're saying. So Gaiman, can you give us a wisdom save?
Oh boy. This is just a straight roll.
Oh shit.
No problem. No problem at all. Yeah, you shake off this creature's command like it means nothing. And the cult fanatic just sits there and just shakes his head as if Deep Dura has insulted him. He wants to get out there and start doing some stuff, but he can't. All right, he will pass to the Berserker. The Berserker is going to do what a Berserker do. He is going to embiggen for his action. And that is it for them. Let's see who is left. Just this guy. So the thug is up. There are now 4 large creatures all just fighting in this room. It's crazy. All right, he knows what he's going to do. Gaiman, you don't have your reaction. It doesn't know that, but it is going to move back from you to against the door.
Okay.
It pulls from its belt a bolos and begins to whip the bolos around its head, and will toss the bolos at you. And can you give me a dex save to see if you can avoid being hit with the bolos?
Okay. I have. I can see it coming.
Mm-hmm.
So I have danger sense.
Mm-hmm. Oh
Not
no!
enough.
So, you guys hear the sound of someone going as Gaiman is wrapped up with bolos. I just want to say that Gaiman has the most conditions I think I've ever seen on a single token at the moment.
That's so awesome.
We got to get rid of a couple. All right, that was the thug's turn. Here in round 4, he is going to pass to that wizard that's been running down the hallway.
Before you do, I still have some DM inspiration. I would like to take control initiative, please.
Sure.
All right. All right. I don't necessarily need to spend a spell slot yet.
I mean, I'm not telling you what to do, but are you going to like run by, lob a grenade in through the porthole to keep running?
Well, the thing is like, what is it? It's
I'm just asking a question, is all.
Nah, because the thing is like we've still got these 2 dudes, and here, and I've got one that's like on their last legs right now. Here.
Twin spell. Now that you're level 5, that twin spell firebolt's gonna be real powerful, assuming it hits.
That is a good idea, and I still have plenty of Faxpiration to burn on that if I need to. All right, I'll go ahead spend a sorcery point. Let's see here, and go ahead and twin spell firebolt. So I'll do it twice. First one I'll go for Majestic here, so let's go ahead and roll that. Ooh, 18.
Oh my gosh. So we see Lotus immolate this veteran. He looks as if he was turning to potentially try to strike Kuma another time, but he drops to the ground dead.
All right, and then second one will go towards the assassin, targeting here.
A 12
Right.
will hit.
12.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the assassin has very low armor class.
For 17. All right, so I'll go ahead and burn a sorcery point. All right. I do want to keep my reaction.
Lotus, would you pick up Kumakyu's heart, please?
Oh yes, of course. I guess I'll just go. Yeah, go ahead. I am interaction. Pick up QMQ's heart, and that will give the assassin the opportunity to steal since it took damage.
You will do so. All right, the assassin.
Actually, I think I would like to use a DM inspiration to steal, please.
You are acting.
All right, mark that off. Let's see, that's 20 feet. I'm going to move up there. I'm going to provoke opportunity attack and move the 30 feet to here.
All right, as you move away from the creature, it will strike you with its short sword.
Hopefully not.
It does, I think.
It does.
21. Give me a Constitution save to see if you take all of the poison damage. You take all the poison damage as you walk forward, unless you want to spend your Faxpiration potentially.
Yeah, I'll spend my. You know what? I'm already resistant to poison damage, so. Well, I might not use it, so I'll just go ahead and use it.
Sure. Okay, so you succeed.
Okay. So I'll take quarter damage, or is it all or nothing?
It's quarter.
Okay, quarter damage and that. Is it 2 checks or 1 check?
It should be. It's all together. And your first one would have passed.
Okay. When I get to here, I will use a first level spell slot to heal Gaiman some.
Nice.
And then at the end of my turn, Kuma will move up and start attempting to maul this guy that's stabbing me.
Yes.
16 for 6.
Yes, that hits. And 11 is the guy's armor class. You kill this assassin.
Nice.
As he falls to the claws of your bear, he just screams in pain. In Duergar, he says, "Deep water, I'm coming."
I'll tell Kuma to finish moving out of the way so everyone can get in, stay safe. So that'll be extra 5 feet of movement here. So that'd be 20 feet. I can't move them there because of the walls, but I should have it. Oh, nope. There he goes. All right. So Kuma's going to finish their turn there. And I will pass to Avalos.
All right. Avalos will continue to do what he's doing. He'll just continue to watch the dragon go from Dugan's Hole to the next spot, and he'll try to memorize the, I guess, the pattern or whatever.
Sure, you are watching the trajectory of this little miniature move around the board. So it is started. Sorry, I had to open up my journal here because I closed it like a little nerd. So it started at the Sunblight's Fortress. It's moved to Dugan's Hole, and now you've seen that it's going towards Goodmead. So the
Okay.
fortress, Dugan's Hole, Goodmead.
And is there any other major features on this map or anything? Any notes or anything?
There are some. They are in Dwarvish. Do you speak
Dwarvish, which
Dwarvish?
I cannot know. I do not, and I cannot cast any kind of tongue spell or anything as a spider.
Mm.
That'd be it for me then. I will pass to Alicia behind bars.
All right, Alicia. Very much like one of my favorite rappers, Akon. You're locked up. Can you get out?
I'm gonna try my damnedest. Yeah, so just gonna continue making my way through this thing. I'm assuming I don't have any type of advantage because of the previous work that I've been doing.
I will give you in another game. They would call it a circumstance bonus because you've already made a little hole. You're using a very cool weapon to do this. It's very evocative of scenes of fiction from a movie we all enjoy. So you can take a +1 to your hit here.
Thank you. I am just. Oh boy.
All right, a 12.
11, or 12, yeah.
A 12 is not enough. It makes a ding.
Still got for expiration if you want to use it.
Yeah, may as well. I'm not going to be really doing much else unless I do so. So I will spend that. 14.
I will say a 14 is enough, and you make a large enough hole to where you can scoot through.
Oh, by Lathander, thank goodness. They will squeeze their way through. I'm assuming that's double movement just to get by that. And then see Lotus, see that they're alright. Kind of move forward. 20. To be full 30 feet of movement. Getting next to Kuma, seeing that they're pretty wounded. Couple of Dwergar who are dead, and then still hearing some fighting happening around the corner. But that is it for me. I will pass to. It's nothing but enemies, huh?
Mm-hmm. And I think Gaiman hasn't gone in this round, right?
Not yet.
I don't see it on him, so I'll pass it to Gaiman.
All right, Gaiman. You felt the hand of Akia upon your shoulder, healing you for a little bit of energy.
It was definitely a syringe in the ankle.
It wasn't an injection in the buttocks. Possibly.
Ugh, my back.
You're not as tall as I imagined for just a moment. That actually makes a lot more sense. There is a tiny band-aid.
All right, you're still in a very target-rich environment here. There are Duergar everywhere.
Okay, so I don't think this is a good idea, but yeah, Gaiman's not one for good ideas. He is gonna jump into the middle of things here.
Okay.
We're gonna Xena Warrior Princess this. We're gonna do like a somersault, just sort of bellowing, and we're gonna do that thing again where we can cut through enemies that are in a 15-foot line. So we're going from Shorty to Firebro to Beardo, and we are recklessly swinging Lucille.
All right, I'm into it. Let's do it.
All right, this is for short stack.
That's a hit.
20 for 9.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're moving on to Fire Bro.
Yes, the Raging Berserker.
Good thing this is reckless. 25 for 11. And then Beardo.
Yes, as you hit the Berserker, he does get the opportunity to try to smack you back with his Vicious Reprisal.
20 would hit.
20 for 15, but reduced to 7.
Yep.
Okay, and then your final attack, was it on the premeditated Durga Cult Fanatic?
Yep.
Well, it hits.
18 for 18.
Oh, yeah, and he can't do anything about that. He just takes 18 points of damage.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Hey, good turn from Gaiman here. Oh. Gaiman has acted. The premeditated Durga Cult Fanatic is going to steal. It is going to move into its ally space to here. So that would be 25 feet of movement as it gets to here. And sees Akia. It's going to target Akia. Akia, as it is running towards you, its hand begins to crackle with eldritch power. It is going to be Devil May Care as it does this. It is going to unleash and inflict wounds upon you. Because it saw you use or heard you use healing magics. It's a 21 for 18 points of necrotic damage.
Oh. Yeah, it is.
So you guys just hear it goes zzz on Akia. But you're good for your concentration check. That is it for this guy. Alrighty. He's almost there. We're gonna pass to the wizard. He moves to here. You guys hear him on the other side of the or maybe you don't hear this. A door opens and he yells, "We have intruders, sir! Dearth, we need you! They're strong! Please!" And then you hear a voice say, "Don't worry. We'll kill them now that I'm here." And 2 more enemies add themselves to the initiative order. Okay. So this guy has acted. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll pass to Dearth. Dearth will use their action to start running down the hallway towards you guys. He passes to something that you guys haven't seen. And they have acted. All right, looks like only person that hasn't acted is this thug, I believe. All right, this thug is going to continue to fight with Gaiman. It has pack tactics. It's going to use its multi-attack to mace 1. And then mace 2. So that's 11 bludgeoning and then 9 bludgeoning.
Okay, so the 18 hits. Give him use reaction to Stone's Endurance.
Sure. Gaiman is tanking hard up here.
I don't think it's serving us anymore, so I'm going to use a free action to drop concentration.
Oh, okay.
All right, so take no damage from the base attack for the first base attack, and then half damage from the second one.
Such a good reaction. All right. That was the alienated thug. And... oh, you know what? Did the Zorn get dropped out of initiative order? No, the Zorn is the last to go. All right, the Zorn. Let's see here. The Zorn sees that there's this new guy up. There's two people fighting Gaiman. So this guy is going to move over here to start attacking Akia.
Ruh-roh.
Akia, as it's running over, he starts basically gibbering in a strange language that you recognize is Dwarvish. He will be reckless.
Oh, it's going to hurt.
He's going to try to attack you with the Fire Lance. That's a 17 to hit, and it would be the second piercing damage. So 18 piercing, 6 fire.
I'm unconscious.
Okay. So Akia gets knocked out. And this guy's acted. Going into round 5. Akia, do you wish to steal?
I don't.
I'm going to spend a DM
So-
inspiration to steal initiative.
Alrighty.
So that we don't have to force Kia to make a saving throw
Mhm.
just yet. Alright, so Alicia is going to move up to here. Get a better scene for what the fuck's going on. These two are dead behind them, right?
Yep, those two are dead.
Okay. Sees that this guy just struck Akia. They're going to use a charge of Channel Divinity for Divine Spark as they kind of form a spark of light in their hands and then pulse it down into Akia. You're gonna heal for 19 hit points. Good sir.
Yay. Thank you.
Yep. And then bonus action, they are going to. Bonus action, they're going to cast Healing Word on Gaiman at the 2nd level.
Yeah, yeah.
For very shit, you get 7.
No. I'm a barbarian. That's like 14 extra hit points. That's great.
That's true. It's shit for me because it's a 1 and 2 on the roll, but yeah. Effective your hit points, it's double that. And yeah, they're just taking survey on the battlefield as to what's happening. I will pass it then to Lotus.
Alright. I'm going to spend some movement. Move up here. Move up here. Full movement. Alright, here we go. Alright. Now let's try this again. Hold out our hand. Ethereal Grenade pops up. Use my other spell slot. Let's see here. Here. Alright, let's see. Alright, alright, this is the best I can do because I don't want any friendly fire here, of course. So I'll just go ahead and pop it there. Grenade out!
Okay, for 30 damage, even if this guy saved, you get fried. Lotus, are you sure you want to use a 3rd level spell on one person? This person is dead up here.
Oh, they
Just-
are? Oh,
Yeah.
I am so sorry. I did not notice that.
So
thank you for reminding me.
if you were like,
Hmm.
yeah, I think if you were like, I don't want to throw a grenade, I don't want to do friendly fire, I think Gaiman would have shouted out, "Fucking do it!"
Oh, all right. All right. Would you allow me to reposition the template then?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Let me grab it here. Doop. All right.
Bonamo.
All right. Lotus would look at you, and then you just see this bit of a wry grin on his face, on her face, and she'll say, "Grenade out!" And we'll move this down to there.
Sure. Now it will hit all of these jabronis, and they will make a dex save.
And yeah, I have a danger sense, so advantage. We'll see how that goes.
Absolutely. So the first guy dies. 'Cause,
Natural 20. Nope.
19.
I don't know what just happened, but they all like changed sizes. Premeditated also fails and takes 30 damage, and the cult fanatic dies. The interactive passed, taking half. So I'm just gonna delete these two off the board. And alienated fails, taking 30 damage, and alienated is destroyed. So I will take them off the board.
All right. I'll go ahead and delete template here. Let's see. Lotus will call out to you, Gaiman, and say, like, "Gaiman, are you all right?"
I'm hanging in there, love. I'm just extra crispy right now.
All right. I guess that would give the one survivor the opportunity to steal.
Absolutely. As the ash and steam clear in the room, there is only one Duergar left who wasn't vaporized by the blast. He is grinning, knowing that this is the battle for his life, the battle to prove to Zardarok Sunblight that he indeed is the greatest warrior in this fortress. He will target Gaiman, and he will do Devil May Care so that he has advantage on this attack.
I mean, he would have had advantage anyway.
But he's got to do it because he saw
Okay.
you do it. He's not going to let you just go advantage and not him. Okay, this is
Gotcha.
a 22 for 14 slashing.
That drops him.
Oh, so we see Gaiman fall unconscious.
Even half the 7, this still drops.
Yeah, I only had 6 hit points left.
Oh shit, it was 1 over.
Now, when Gaiman gets knocked unconscious, his rage ends. Does his size decrease?
Yeah, that is tied to my raging, so.
Okay. The Duergar Berserker yells in defiance, and he'll start moving up towards the, prone Akia. But he only makes one attack around. Alright, he will go ahead and pass to the wizard. Who will slowly start making his way back. Let's see, I need to do a quick line here. Nope, okay. He will move up.
It's doing that weird thing where it's doing the opposite of the status effect.
Oh, yeah. Boop, boop, boo. The macro is just, it's too strong. It's like, let me do it. No, we're good. Okay.
All right.
The Durgar, with its action, will move an additional 30 feet up. And let's see. That'll be it for it. It passes to something. It then uses its action to move here. They will pass to Dearth. Dearth heard that explosion. In Dwarvish, she says, "Take care of it. I'm heading to the lower levels." Uses his item interaction. And then his action to go in here. Alrighty, we will go to who's not gone. I think
it's just Akia, and maybe Avalos. Is Avalos gone?
No, not yet.
okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, you hadn't marked me, but I'm good now.
So we will go to Avalos. Oop, wrong button. Whew.
All right, so last I saw, it was passing Goodmead.
Absolutely. So it's passing Goodmead now. From Goodmead, it is heading towards East Haven. So Dugan's Hole to Goodmead to East Haven.
Okay, I'll just continue watching and then pass to Akia.
All right, so Akia, you have not gone this round, correct?
Correct.
All right, you are now acting.
All right, half my movement to stand up, and bonus action to start self repairs, and action to try and punch this guy.
Or you have advantage because reckless. Okay. So you hit on the first one. On the first one, you deal 8 thunder. He will use his reaction after you hit him, after your first attack, to vicious reprisal. This will be at advantage because of Devil May Care. But he misses. And then you hit him a second time for 8 points of thunder.
He's very large, so just hitting that leg.
Right on the femoral artery. You can feel his heartbeat through that gigantic vein on his thigh.
All right, that's action, bonus action. Kuma is gonna have a hard time getting in here to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So, Yes, they are going to
technically get in, but he'd be squeezing.
Yeah, be squeezing a lot. Kuma will just move up here and take the dodge action since they can't really do anything.
Or
All right, and then that's the end of the round, right?
yes, it is. Because Gaiman got knocked out this round, and Gaiman had acted. Correct?
Yeah, I acted before getting dropped.
All right, so we will pass it to round 6 as you guys are in this crazy freaking dungeon.
Oh shit! Death save time.
All right, who does Kuma / Akia pass to?
Pass it to me.
Oh, the Berserker doesn't get it?
Well, because you punched him. That's right. Yeah, I guess he
You
would.
would steal him for the
But-
next round.
But Kuma's technically on initiative.
Oh, that's...
I will say that Akia's turn is one big conglomerate
Okay.
because he's a Pokemon trainer. I believe this is typically how we run it. And on the last activation, the Duergar was beaten up. So he looks at Akia. Akia, you beat him up with your Thunder Gauntlets. He looks at you. He's very mad about that. He's
I,
going to.
I will
devil
steal
devour.
initiative back.
Oh, okay.
Using my
won't
last
do-
DM inspiration. As
he
he
won't
is
do any of
winding
that.
as he's winding up to do something, I'm like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
Alicia is going to look at Gaiman, and just kind of say, rise as a bonus action for a first level spell slot. Will healing word you. Got 6 hit points, my good sir.
Mm-hmm.
And then they are going to use their action to hold a toll dead on this guy
Nice.
for when someone attacks them, and that will be my turn. Then I'll pass it to Akia. Or I guess, sorry, I'll pass it to Gaiman so he can get back on his feet.
Gets knocked
No,
down.
if you pass it to Akia, and Akia holds an action to attack, he can then pass it to me.
Yeah, that works.
That's true. All right, I'll pass it to Akia.
But then I only get one attack.
I mean, do you want to attack, or do you?
It's fine. It's fine. We'll do something cool. I'll hold an
Alright.
attack.
Just like that, we can give each other flanking, you know. All right. So you're what action are you readying?
I'm gonna punch it. Because that's
You
not
gonna, you gonna punch him in the dick? Okay, gotcha.
He looks at you and says, "Don't punch me in the dick." In Dwarvish, how do you respond?
I do not know what you're saying.
That's fair enough.
All right. Gaiman's going to use half his speed to stand up from prone. He's gonna go over here, flank with Akia, and he's gonna wind up with Lucille, and he's like, "Oi, fuckwit, not dead yet." And then he's gonna bonus action rage, and then recklessly bury the axe in his head.
Excellent.
And then I guess as he turns around, I'll punch him in the back of the knee.
So
Absolutely.
18 for 15.
So 18 damage, 9 damage from the Thunder Gauntlets. You high-low him, and he is torn in half. The creature is dropped to the ground after those 2 strikes, and he'll attempt a wisdom save,
Just for shits and giggles.
which he fails. So at the same time, his body takes 18 points of necrotic damage as he just explodes from your combo attack.
Oh, Jesus.
Gaiman's got an extra attack, so he's gonna just desecrate the body and hit it again.
You look to the body and say, "Revivify's not going to help you, buddy."
I'm sure the Durgar in Undercommon will reply, "I'm not your buddy, pal."
I'm not your Durga guy.
There we go.
Okay, excellent. All right. Who does Gaiman pass to now?
Let's see.
It's either Lotus or the things heading down the.
I will
towards
pass
us.
through the enemy.
All right. This thing continues to move. It's doing its best, guys. It's doing its best. You still don't know exactly what's coming your way. This guy runs here, and as he runs up, his invisibility drops as he casts a spell.
Fireball. Da, da, da.
I hope not.
Hold on, I have to mute his character sheet because it's been a little silly. Oh. Boop, boop, boop. Let's see. Does he want to hit those people or these people? Yep, he'll hit 3 of you guys. So he does a lightning bolt.
Oh shit!
Fuck.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
So
Lightning bolt.
Kuma, Alicia, Akia, but not Gaiman. Gaiman is just out of the way.
Not the camera bat.
The dog, the camera
The
dog,
camera
is,
doge.
is able to move out of the way.
Do I get advantage because my passive perception's so high?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, fuck. Alright. This is gonna really
No,
suck.
you just get to lock eyes with the Wizrobe
as he says a
as
lightning
it
bolt.
happens.
I see it coming. I can't do anything about it though.
Keeps huffing and puffing around the corner. Woo! Oh boy! Took me a while to get down here. Anyway.
Fuck.
Okay, so Kuma and Akia do save, only taking 14 points of lightning, but Alicia fails, taking 28 points of lightning damage from this Duragar wizard.
I'm gonna burn a. Oh wait, I used my reaction on that held attack, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I'm not gonna do nothing. That's what I'm gonna do.
The wizard.
The reaction, you burn your reaction, make a health attack?
Yeah.
Yes, when you hold your action, it uses your reaction.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, so the wizard. That is it for the wizard.
Fuck. I'm thinking about succeeding at a cost, but then I'm like, the result's probably going to be worse. So why bother?
I mean, if it's gonna drop you, you might as well.
Oh, it's not going to drop me. It's not going to drop me. It's just going to be a
what
lot.
have you got to lose? I mean,
it's gonna be a
some
lot
of them
of
are
damage.
downright gentle.
Yeah, some of them are. It's fine.
While you're doing that,
I'll
he's
take
going to
it.
pass to someone off screen.
Do it. Do it.
He leaves the initiative order as he does something. You all hear what sounds like ka-chunk, ka-chunk, from the hallway, coming from the right side of the hallway.
Question.
Yes.
Could I haven't got to use it yet. Is it possible that I could spend my my lovely nerdy boyfriend Master Watto's ability to at least give us an idea of what that noise is?
Absolutely.
All
Yeah, go ahead and
so I'll
spend that
spend
ability.
that.
And I will tell you exactly what you just heard. You hear the words of your boyfriend's voice in your mind. That's the sound of an elevator going down. There's elevators in this place. He must be going down to a lower level based on the sounds you just heard.
All right, so I'll say like, guys, it's an elevator. They're taking it down to what I would assume to be a lower level of the fortress.
Oh God! Oh! Oh!
Oh, and this guy's got to actually pass to someone, so he will.
I can take it.
Oh yeah, he'll pass to Avaless the spider.
Same old, same old. Spider Avalanche will continue to watch.
So it went from Goodmead to East Haven last round. Now it's going from East Haven to Care Dinaval this round.
Oh no!
Hey guys, you want to watch a giant dragon destroy things on a map?
Hope my friends are okay.
Spoiler alert! They're not.
Anybody want some of this halfling weed?
I imagine they're really careful and didn't set off any, unnecessary combat.
Don't forget to bring a spider.
It looks like Lotus hasn't gone, but I.
That's correct.
Okay, then I will pass to Lotus.
Yeah, she hasn't gone here in round 6.
All right.
There's a lot less of these Durgar running around.
All right. Seeing the wizard there, just at the end of the hall. All right. Don't have any more of those. All right. I'm going to go ahead and. All right. At least if it does here, this will burn that. All right. I'll go ahead and upcast magic missile here. So here. Second level, and go ahead and fling all of them at the laughing Durgar wizard.
He's still laughing. He's like, I've never been able to perfectly line up a lightning bolt before. Oh, shit! The last time I tried, someone threw a rock at it and blocked it. He takes 4 of those magic missiles right to the chest.
All right. Ooh, I'll just point out to him down the hallway. It's like, I'm not sure where he's going, but it can't be anything good. And then just to take shelter here, I'll just go ahead and duck back down here. Doop. And I guess that would be the end of the round.
Yes, and this wizard is going to attempt to steal again.
I will use a DM inspiration to steal, because I don't want to get blasted by another lightning bolt.
What makes you think he has a second lightning bolt? But yes, it is your turn.
I don't want to get hit by another lightning bolt. I'm going to use my action to force move Alicia around the corner, as I also move around the corner. With consent, of course.
Thank you.
And I don't want to move that far because that's another hallway.
Guys, we're safe. We're safe in this hallway. Oh, it's the wizard again.
And I guess Kuma can't actually see what's lightning bolting it, so it's also going to use a dash action to go over here.
Hello, polar bear.
Yeah. Oh, and I guess my bonus action is to activate that, or sell that temp HP again.
Cool.
And then I'll pass to Gavin.
Right. Well, shit. I can't see down the bloody hallway. Ah, fuck it. Well, we'll go down this way. 20 feet. No. Keep going. 40 feet. God damn it. This is really pissing me off. All right. No rage damage, but I'm going to take a shot at disadvantage. Literally taking a shot in the fucking dark with the oversized longbow with a rubberized arrow. So I'm like, drop a loose seal and then pull out bow and arrow and like, stomp.
Love it.
God damn it.
There's a loud explosion as that arrow explodes the doors at the end of this hallway open. So I just need to go in there and make sure those doors are gone because they have been destroyed by an oversized arrow. The Durgar says in Dwarvish, "Miss me."
You just wait till I get into melee range, you little shit stain. Oi. I guess I'll pass to Alicia.
Okay.
Unless the door. Wait, no, I obliterate the doors. They can't steal.
Wait, you passed it the what? The doors?
I was going to say I passed to the doors because I damaged them, but
Sure.
I destroyed the doors, so yeah, they can't steal.
Okay, and I can't see that far either. Fuck, I was hoping to not use this now, but I'm gonna have to. They're going to spend the 3rd level spell slot for Aura of Vitality. This will. I mean, it's supposedly an aura that's around them, not so much a template, but is what it is. So I'm gonna throw that 6 healing towards gaming because they're still within 30 feet. For my bonus action, and then I'm going to get behind this pillar or get behind this wall and continue taking cover. That is it for me.
And I'm sorry, who got the 6 healing? Was
You
that
did. You did.
Oh, I did? Okay.
Okay, and Alicia, who are you going to pass to?
Oh, sorry. I will pass to. Really, it's just us and the wizard. I'll pass it to Lotus because they have long range abilities.
Alright. Go ahead and pop here. Shoot. Alright. Alright. So I will hang here behind Gaiman's massive body. And alright, let's get just at the edge of my sight line here. Alright, I will want to here. Alright, you know what? Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend my remaining 2nd level spell slot and go ahead and throw all of my magic missiles at him.
Okay, for a lot of damage. Here we go. Let's see what happens. The wizard is bloodied after those magic missile strikes.
Alright, so that was all my movement, and I can't do anything else. So that'll give him the opportunity to steal.
Absolutely, the wizard will steal. The wizard moves into the light and will begin looking like he is going to cast a spell. Yeah, I think this
No one took counterspell.
I'm getting that next level.
He drops a sculpted explosion upon you all. This is a dex save against 20 points of force damage.
The fuck?
And if you fail, you will fall prone.
That sounds bad.
Okay. Is this something we see happen? Like, would my danger sense kick in?
Yes, because he is actively like shooting a Kamehameha wave essentially at you guys.
Gotcha.
Alright, I'm gonna spend a expiration to bump this up.
I got nothing
20.
for this.
That's one strong Hadouken.
Yeah, he Hadoukens, and this is just like boom. A Kamehameha wave shoots out of his hands, and it just boom explodes.
Oof. Alright, well, that's a waste of a 3rd level spell slot. I take all of that and I go down.
Oh no! Alicia hits the deck. The evoker laughs and says, "You all will fall to the strength of my master." And that is all that he can do. So he'll just like slide back a little bit.
Is that new round?
No, I haven't gone yet.
Okay.
So that he is donezo for right now. We will pass to Spider Avalis.
Hidey ho!
Okay, Spider Avalis, you see that the dragon is now going from Kaer Dineval to Kaer Koenig.
We're gonna pretend I know how to spell these places.
Okay. Well, you control the initiative because it looks like Akia hasn't gone in round 7.
I will pass to Ikea, because that sounds bad out there.
Yeah, there's a boom.
Oh, is it a new round since I dragged Alicia around the corner?
Oh, that's right. So, we'll have Akia go to start the round.
Okay, that works. So bad. Stop standing in the hallway. That's 10, 15. Use cure wounds on Alicia, then 30.
Cute.
And
So far,
then,
we've had 3 out of 5 people in this fight get out knocked out. This is craziness.
yeah, I'll just have Kuma dodge because they only have 1 HP. And that's my action. No bonus actions. Pass to Alicia.
Alright. Okay. Half movement to stand up is just going to move around. That's a wall. Move here. Oh, that hurt. Damn, I was not hoping to use resources for this. Burn through half of those spells. They're going to cast. Sorry, they're not going to cast. They're going to use another charge of their channel divinity for divine spark on themselves. And heal 14.
If they cast that spell again, we might be caught up in it here.
Yeah, I think Alicia's just gonna continue moving down. Just a tad. So that hopefully they don't get hit with that bullish again and they can heal some people later. I just want to move down one more. Weird. Okay, that's it. We'll pass to... I guess we'll pass to Gaiman.
Eamon, you just saw this wizard drop another spell on you all.
Okay. So, I'm gonna have so many toys to pick up after this fight. Gaiman's going to drop the bow and arrow. He is going to pull out the whip. He's still raging. Bonus action, Infuego. And it just crackles to life, a long strand of flame, and he locks eyes with the wizard. And I'm hoping he's having this moment of, it was at this moment he knew he fucked up. And I'm going to recklessly whip his ass. Does a 16 hit?
A 16. My mouse is being weird. A 16 does hit the wizard for 12 slashing, 1 fire. He is looking very injured after that attack. He's grabbing at his wounds.
Extra attack. Reckless.
A 14 is very close to hitting this creature.
I will succeed at a cost to kill this motherfucker.
Guess he's not laughing anymore.
Oh,
Okay,
that
that
is
is a hit
nothing.
die.
Yeah, go ahead and just re-roll damage. Or even more damage this time. So, what's it look like as you whip this wizard to death?
Well, it was a critical success. So, well, no, no, it would just hit, not a crit. But finishing blow, yeah. The second strike, he just has this oh shit look on his face, kind of like Knobberknocker has this oh shit look on his face, something like that. And Gaiman strikes him, and it sort of crackles down, wraps around the bottom of his feet, and just from the bottom up, he just is engulfed in flame and just and his blackened skeleton just falls to the ground.
Absolutely. I wanted to pop up Knobberknocker's like face for everyone to see, just in case no one knows what that looked like. Yes, and the creature falls to the ground. But you feel the strange presence. Rising up from the ground behind the wizard, you see the teeth and scales of a mimic staring at you in anger as you killed one of these Duergar. Its long, proboscis-like tongue licking at its lips.
I'm no dummy. I'm not touching you.
I love that. Excellent. So, I know we're at time, so Gaiman, you could decide who is going to start round 8 next time.
I will pass to Kia. Kia will kick us off next round.
Okay, Akia, you're going to kick us off in the next round. Oh, Akia's already gone this one. Because they moved around and healed Alicia, correct?
Oh,
Akia?
okay. In that case,
Yeah, I think it's Lotus.
Okay, so Lotus will kick us off to start off next week on Friday. I will take us back to the Rime start screen. Oh my gosh, everyone, this was an intense session filled with opening doors, filled with watching dragon miniatures on map, and fighting a million Duergar here on the top level.
All of my knees are shaking.
Did they have 8 knees or 16?
I have no idea.
I don't know how many knees a spider has. Anyways, what if they only had 0? Okay, I'll look that up. Well, everyone, there's a mimic left in the hallway. You heard a elevator shaft going down, containing someone named Dearth. A name that you may or may not have heard before. So, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything along those lines, please send those my way.
I have concerns.
Publicly or privately, and I will do my best to answer those for you in a way that is appropriate. I hope that you all had fun this evening with this adventure that we are on in the fortress.
What was the last town that was mentioned? Care Denival was the last one I got, and then there we go, Care Koenig. Thank you.
Yep. So it went Dugan's-Hole to Goodmead, Goodmead to East Haven to Care Denival to Care Koenig.
I guessed on the spellings there.
You are pretty good. Let's see here.
I don't know if Goodmead has one of the those old English e's at the end of like mead or good or anything, but
It does not.
It should though.
Oh, Koenig is the only one you got wrong. It's only Konig. But that's small potatoes. Anyways, everybody, I hope you guys have a good weekend and a good week, and we will come back to session 2 within the Fortress of the Duergar next week.
Good game.
Thank you for running.
My pleasure.
Again.
Good game,
My
guys.
pleasure.
Yep,
I
yep.
hope you guys will have a good one. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Spider Avalanche.
All right, good night.
Yep. And
Night.
thanks everyone for
Good night,
tuning in.
guys.
We've
Catch you
now
next time.
created a new thing, Spiderless. Spiderless?
Spiderless?
Spider-lass, Spider-lass.
I love it. Oh, and